Hey, Ellie and Carol. I'm just going to do a review of your ads and see if I can offer you some tips and guidance to get some better performance on those ads. So let me go ahead and go to your account here. And let's open up what we have here. I think you mentioned these are the two ads you're running here. Searching residuals, searching short message. Let me go ahead and see lifetime. All right, so let me open this up just so I can see what the ad looks like. Let's open it on desktop. And let's open up the other one. So I'm going to review the ad first and then go into sort of the targeting and all that jazz here. I'm going to open up the ads first and review them and see if I can offer you some tips there. All right. Okay. So we got this one here and this one. It's the same one. Let's see, free guide. I just opened the same ad. It was a short, right? Yeah, a short message. What's this one here? Is it the same one? Okay, so let's open this. They're all the same, I believe. You're sending messenger ads. Okay, cool. Oh, let me open this up. It's a little different with different headline. And I'm just going to go through the process of your ad. So someone sees your ad. It's a little bit longer there. What is this, short? Oops. It's a short version, okay. And this is short version as well. We were searching, and we discovered. Okay, so same thing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just click send message and see what happens. Yeah, send it. All right, so here's the lead magnet, and it's the 12 essential factors for long-term residual income. Alrighty. And okay, awesome lead magnet. So let's go to the ad and take a look at the ad. So we got, where is that residual income they told us about? We were searching and searching, and then we discovered a shocking truth that reveals the lies they're telling you that is keeping you broke. Click send message below to finally unlock the secrets of long-term residual income. We'll immediately send it to your inbox. Free guide, 12 essential factors to long-term residual income. So the first thing I would say is the headline. I mean, I love the image, right? The image itself will get someone to stop in their tracks and read your ad. So that's awesome. Love the image. What is a little unclear to me, not unclear, what is really not grabbing me, or probably is not grabbing your audience, is the headline. Free guide, 12 essential factors to long-term residual income. Now, I know we know what that means. We know what that our audience has some inclination of what it means, but I would think about what headline can I write that's going to really get people to want to click more, right? So I typically, when I'm starting with an ad, starting a new ad, I'll open up a text document, a new document, and just start to throw out ideas for headlines. So let's call this headlines, right? You have free guide, 12 essential factors to long-term residual income. Now I would just like brain dump here, right? So free guide, I would say something like, free guide guide. Shocking truth about residual income. Or start like just brain dumping. You know, I'll take some of the things you say here. Unlock the secret to true residual income. The residual income lie they're telling you. So you want to, when I'm thinking about my headline, even the copy, you want to think about your audience and what questions do they have, what pains do they have, what struggles do they have. If I go back to your lead magnet here, right? I'm going to just read through some of this. Maybe you've been burned. Yes, that has happened to us, but everything is the factors. Yeah, I would even say, you know, I'm looking at what you have here. I would say 12 keys to say long-term residual income. I want to say something like, you know, 12 keys to success, right? Maybe it's MLM success, right? Free guide reveals, say free guide reveals why 99% why 99% fail in this industry. We say the home biz industry, right? So you want to find and test different headlines and see which one resonates with you. You probably have done this, but I just want to put that out there that I'm not sure that this headline here will grab me. I'm not sure that it would grab me and want me to entice me to click on it. Now, I know you went with the short version here, so I'm going to do here is switch over to the longer version, just so I can read what you have here. So where is that residual income talks about? We were searching. Okay. So one of the things when I'm crafting my ads, I use a very simple formula. I'll just type this formula here. For Facebook ad, let me move this down. So the headline, that's one thing. Then we've got the copy, right? So when I'm crafting an ad, I've got 5 points. One, I want to ask a question that gets an implied yes. Ask a question or make a statement that gets an implied yes. I want to connect and build rapport. So connect and build rapport with a connecting statement, followed by what you discovered. You want to use, urgent words that create urgency. What you're giving them, right? You're giving them a PDF, a free guide. And then a clear call to action. So that first statement, that first question, has to be something that gets people to say yes, right? Yes, I remember this. Yes, I'm feeling the same way. Yes, this is a pain point for me. and that's going to get them to continue to read, right? When you say, where's that residual income they told us about, that really keeps it, very, very bland, right? So maybe a question, let me think about this, in terms of your audience and who you're targeting, um, did your upline, did your sponsor promise that if you followed the step-by-step, I'm making this up, by step blueprint, you too could have residual income coming in while you sipped margaritas on the beach. Me too, right? We too were searching. Me too. We were searching and searching for the elusive, residual income, bouncing from company, I'm making this up, but could never find it. Right? So this is what you want to do. You want to have this question or this statement, have the audience, draw the audience in, right? Did your sponsor promise that if you follow the step-by-step improvement, you too could have residual income coming in while you sip margaritas on the beach, right? Me too. We were searching and searching for that elusive residual income, bouncing, jumping from company to company, trying to make it all work, generate extra income, but nothing worked. No, you say there was a point. Okay. So we were searching and searching for that elusive residual income, jump from company to company, trying to generate extra income, generate true residuals, but it never came. Yes, we generate, and you tell the story here. Yes, we would generate. Yes, at one point we would have some income coming in, but poof, next month. Yes, at one point we would have some income coming in, but poof, next month we found ourselves frantically recruiting again and trying to replace the income we lost, right? The quote unquote residual income we lost, right? So you want to, have this ad, one, speak to your audience in a way, in language that they actually know. You want to grab them in that first sentence here, right? And then tell them, share with them, this is a discovery piece here, right? I actually kind of skipped this. This goes here. Here's a discovery piece, right? Connect and build rapport with connecting statement, followed by what you discovered, right? So yes, at one point we would have some income coming in, but poof, next month we found ourselves frantically recruiting again and trying to replace the the quote unquote residual income we lost. Right now, you share what you discovered, right? And then you go into here where you say, let's see. And you can incorporate these stats in that connect and build rapport phase. But I just want to give you a sense of what I'm doing here. Now we go into what you discovered, right? Since, yes, at one point we would have some income coming in, but poof, next month we found ourselves frantically recruiting again and trying to replace the residual income we lost. Never again, right? We decided it could be after the 12th time, we said never again. Okay. Then going, we've seen too many people get hurt in the industry, and you can spell out exactly what that means, right? Deplete their savings, hurt in the industry, depleting their savings, garages filled with product they can't sell, etc. We're on a mission. Here's some here. There are too many people going around on the hamster wheel. No one else is telling you about these factors. We decided it was time we did, so we created a guide, a checklist for you. So I would talk about the hurts and pains that they may be experiencing as well. We've seen too many people get hurt in the industry, depleting their savings, garages filled with products they can't sell, etc. We're now on a mission to change the game, which is why we created a free guide with 12 essentials, right? 2 factors for long-term income, right? So we actually are telling them what we're giving them here, right? Guide. In the guide, and you go into a little bit about what they're going to learn in the guide. You can say, when you click learn message or learn more, or whatever, send message, whatever the call to action is, you're going to discover today. You're going to discover I would go into share like 1 or 2 points about what they're going to get out of this guide. Discover how to build a true residual income and secure your family's future, right? And you can add more to that. We created urgency by saying today, provide clear interaction. We did that as well. That's in the section here. So you can add more to this, but this is kind of just like a framework of what I would do with your ad. So ask a question, connect and build rapport with a connecting statement, followed by what you discovered, what you're giving them, the free guide. Use words like that create urgency, provide a clear call to action. When you click send, learn more, or send message, today you're going to discover how to build a true residual income and secure your family's future. That's the copy. Then you have the headline, which is right there. And I we found the residual income, find out how. The other thing I would do is, really dive into your audience and what they're struggling with, right? Um, you know, there. I'm gonna give some examples here, right? So, promise, audience. We know it's network marketers, right? I'm assuming, but I think that's what it is. Network marketers. Um, they're promised, a certain lifestyle. They're promised like the millionaire lifestyle, vacations, mansions, cars. They're promised income, residual income coming in while they sleep. They're told that all they have to do is bring two who get two, right? Duplication, right? So you want to list out some of the things that your audience has been told, some of their pain points, their challenges, right? Their family thinks they're in a scam, unsupportive spouse, aren't making any money, right? Investing more than they're making, right? You want to hit on not all of these, but most of these in the ad, right? So if you can incorporate a few of these in here, I know you do some of them, right? People leaving as fast as they quit. Products are more luxury prices, right? 97% of people never make any real money, right? You want to hit on the real pains of your audience, right? Promise a millionaire lifestyle, residual income coming while they sleep. All they have to do is bring in two who get two. Their family thinks they're in a scam. They have an unsupportive spouse, investing more money than they're making. House filled with products that they can't get rid of. Right? You want to hit on many of these as you create and craft your ad, okay? So that's what I kind of would do with the ad copy on this long one. And for the short one, I would kind of try to incorporate the same thing, but I would say, I would shorten it, right? And test it against the same audience. So, did your sponsor promise if you follow the step-by-step blueprint, you too could have residual income coming while you sipped margaritas on the beach? How's that working for you? It didn't work well for us. That's why we created this guide, right? So I'll just write this here. So this will be the shortened version, shorter. And feel free to go ahead and just edit this as you see fit. Did your sponsor? How's that working for you? It didn't. It didn't for us. Which is why we created a simple, straight forward, straight to the point guide on the 12 essential factors to true long-term residual income. Right click, send message below to finally unlock the secrets they're not telling you. Boom, that's it. Shorter version right there. So you can go ahead and edit this and revise, kind of just whip this up on the fly here. but I'll send you this in a document so you can have it as well. All right. So looking at the ads now, there are a couple things that I would recommend testing. So two things. One, I would run the messenger ad. That's one test. The other test I would test. Would be setting up a funnel, a two-page funnel inside of ClickFunnels, MLSP, whatever you're using, and have an email deliver the lead magnet as well, just to test how the app performs in terms of conversions, right? So setting up a two-page funnel, opt-in page, thank you page, deliver the lead magnet inside of email. Okay, so you can build your list. When we go to the ads manager here, what I recommend doing is I'm going to set up a messenger ad for you using as an example. One of the things I noticed here on the ad is you got seven message replies for $6.17. You spent $43.16. You're on a $5 a day budget. I think you're targeting Eric Warre. Let's see. You're targeting some leaders here in the industry. Okay, cool. That's totally fine. You're running this on Facebook newsfeed and Messenger. That's fine as well. It looks like if I go to the ad itself, the relevancy score of the ad isn't good. It's a 3. So definitely making some changes to the ad so it speaks to your audience, and we talk about some of the pain points that I mentioned that should boost your relevancy score a bit, and again the headline as well. Now this other ad here, searching for residual income, this one started out, I think it was doing okay, targeting It Works, I believe. Let's see. People who are interested in It Works. I would actually not target people interested in It Works. I would target people who say they work at It Works, meaning they are in the company. So anyone that says I work at It Works, like It Works Global, right? Independent distributor, employer. It says employers, right? Rather than interest, because people interested in It Works could be just people who are customers. So I would do, companies of people who say that they work there. That's what I would do. That's my only recommendation there. But what I've noticed, let me close that. What I've noticed is that the relevancy score is 5, meaning it's a little bit better than the other one. And the only difference, though, is this one is the longer version, I believe. Yeah, this one is the longer text here, so there's more information there. So it's possible that the longer version could work better for you. We don't know. We have to test it. But definitely making those changes on the ad to incorporate the language that your audience is using and some of those major pain points that they are struggling with. So what I would do if I was setting up this ad today as a messenger ad, create new ad. I'll switch to a guided creation. We're going to choose messages. And we're going to call this messages 12 essential factors PDF. Hit continue. And at the ad set level is where we define our audience. So for this particular case, we're looking at network marketing leaders, right? You may have a saved audience here. Let's see. I'll start a fresh one here. So we'll do United States and Canada. guess 25 to 54. English. And then we'll add in our targeting. So we're going to target the usual suspects: Network Marketing Pro, Eric Warren, Ray Higdon. Who else is here? Sarah Robbins, Danny Johnson, Rachel Jackson, Susan Slide, Tom, Jonathan Budd, Holton Bugs. Just target all these folks, right? Lawrence Tam, Chrissy Walker, Diane Hoffman, Matt Morris, Danny Johnson, Cesar Rodriguez. And we'll scroll down. We'll edit placements and we'll remove Instagram and only target the newsfeed and Messenger. All right. Now, when it comes to budget, I would suggest spending a little bit more than $5 a day. I would suggest anywhere between $10 and $20 a day just to test it out for 7 days. What's happening with Facebook is you need to get at least 50 results in the 7-day period. So whatever you're going for, whether it's messages, video views, engagement, leads, in the 7-day period, you need to get at least 50 of them before Facebook will start to optimize it for you. So I typically recommend starting at $10 a day because of that recent change. We continue, and then you just go ahead and design the ad as normal. So we'll go to Browse Library. We'll select the image. Let's say we went with the shorter text here, right? I just want to just get this going real quick so you guys can see. Let me choose the right page, actually. I don't have access to your page. Haha, that won't work. Okay, so that's what we do here, right? We would choose your page, and then what you would do is do the setup with Messenger, and then change the headline, let's say. With this one, right? And then we would hit confirm. It's not going to work because it's going to say that I don't have an error. I have an error because I didn't choose a page. But that's what you would do in terms of setting up the ad. Now, if I go back to the ads manager here, oh, I didn't save the draft either. When you're creating multiple, when you want to target multiple audiences, I know you were targeting Eric Worre in one of these, and you're also targeting It Works. You want to create the same. You want to use the same ad. Let me rephrase that. You want to use the same campaign with different audiences, right? So let's say this is the campaign level, right? And this particular ad set is targeting Eric Worre. Well, if I wanted to target It Works, I would just click on this button here, hit duplicate, use the original campaign, and then just change the audience here. So now I want to target, let's say, I'm going to go It Works, right? And we'll just call this It Works, right? And we'll scroll down. All the same changes, the same thing is there. We'll just hit publish. And now everything, and I'll stop this. I don't think it's running under your account anyway. View details, no, okay. So I can't run it anyway because it's your profile. But you would just duplicate that ad set, that new audience underneath the ad set level of this campaign. All right, so I hope this was kind of helpful for you guys. First thing we want to look at is the ad copy. You know, revise that, make sure it speaks to your audience, test it, headlines, you know, figure out different headlines you might want to use, and then pick the best one you think is great. Incorporate some of the pain, struggles, and challenges of your audience so that the ad actually resonates with them. And then when you create the ad, you know, create the messages ad, and if you want to add an additional targeting, another audience, just create that in the ad set level. I also recommend testing, as I've said before, a funnel where you have opt-in page. People opt in, they give you their email address. You get them to a thank you page where they can actually schedule a call with you, excuse me, and then deliver the lead magnet inside of email. All right. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me about anything, and I look forward to seeing how you guys do with these ads. Take care.